Good afternoon and welcome to the Hong Kong Sky High Group. This is the preview for the opening races for Saturday the 18th of May. As you can see, I've gone back to the video style. Had quite a few people ask me if I would consider doing it this way rather than the written format. I'm happy to do it. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated, both good and bad, that's okay. We're here to try and improve the service for you. So looking at the first few races, race 1, unraced, so we're not interested. Race 2, we've seen all these before. Clement Spirit rode it upside down last time, went forward and attacked the speed. That's not its caper. It needs to go back from barrier 11 and Mosse on it, guaranteed it'll be back in 3 wide. As long as he gets some cover, it can finish off strongly in a race like this. Really the best from barrier 13, probably hasn't got much choice, go forward. Should get the lead here. There's no speed other than maybe Global Fame. But I would expect Douglas to take a sit here. So I expect really the best to get across. His track work's been good. So hit a purple patch his last 3 runs, 3 very solid wins over the mile. So it's ideally suited in this. Joyful Winner the second. Now this got no form, but its runs are much better than they look on paper. Does run its best races around this time of the year, May, June, July, towards the end of the season. Expect this one to run a better race, might pop up at big odds. Of the rest, Casa Junior and Horseshoe Fortune, always around the mark, probably not done any favours by the barrier draws, but can run into the placings. Lucky Army, it'll be in the market. It's a weak gutted crab, not much good. Started favourite and short, last 2 runs, couldn't find it. Douglas White's got off it now, so that'll probably push it back out into 8 or 10 to 1, where it should have been its last 2 anyway. Of the rest, as I say, Global Fame with Douglas White going on it, be in the market. In the end, finished up 3 on top from 4, 6, 8, 7, and throw in the 14 at a bit of value. Race 3 has unraced, we're not interested. We go to race 4, first leg of the TT, and the club's done itself proud again. Found a 2200 metre race where most of them have never gone the trip, and put that on as the first leg. In the end, went for Victory Mascot by virtue of the fact that at least it's had 4 wins over the 2200. Although they've been at Happy Valley, it has run some good races here. From barrier 1, and Preble's gone back on it. He seems to get the best out of this horse. Expect it to be running on strongly late when a lot of these are tiring out. The fast lane, now this one will get back. Runs on strongly most of the time, gives every indication that it's looking for 2000 plus, gets it here. Expect it to run on strongly, should figure in this. Ambassadorship is another one, been very, very solid its last 3 or 4 runs. Another one that runs on strongly, so stepped up to 18, now to 22. Yeah, it gives every indication it'll run that out. It's been working well as well this last week. Like its chances. Hollywood Kiss, this has been in the market its last 5 or 6 runs. It's very, very one-paced. Not sure what they'll do. Like to see it go forward. If they go forward and sit on the speed, maybe can run into the placings. Number 12, Kenworth Kid. It's another one that can run a place at a price. Dickie Lou will go forward with this. At least it's had a couple of starts over the trip and can run a couple of placings, so give it some chance. In the end, 2 on top from 6, 7, 13, 9, 12 and 10. Race 5, middle leg of the TT. Not many horses have won drawing inside gates over the 1000 metres this season. Rad did it from barrier 2, bolted in, ran good time. Cops 4.5 kilos for the win, but that's probably slightly offset by the better draw out wide. Expect it to play a part in the finish. It's going to start short with Douglas White, but it's hard to beat. Glorious Sunday and Oriental Prosper, they should chase at home. They'll probably sit just off the speed, which will be probably provided by Dane Patrol. If Don't Patrol can get an easy run from the 600 to the 300, it might be able to kick on and it could be fighting out that third spot. Of the rest, Coeur Volant from the wide gate give it some chance. And the two imported horses, Skip Court and Yi Chong Star. Now, both of these have trialled all right. This is well short of their best distances, and Skip Court Barrier 1, well, that's probably diminished its chances. But the other one's drawn wide. It could be a bolter's chance of falling into a place in this. In the end, 1 on top from 6, 9, 2, 7, 3, and 10. Race 6, the last leg. Dr. Good Habit, it was a good thing beaten first up, got buried on the rails, got it out late, flashed home, beaten less than the length, naturally started favourite. It'll probably start favourite again with him on it. Drawn wide, so who knows what he's going to do. He probably sit 3 wide this time, but it has improved since its first up run, so expect maybe a similar performance to what he did with Ensemble. Got beaten first up and then come out and sat 3 wide the other night at Happy Valley and won. Majestic Anthem. Now this is trialled well. Went to the front, cruised along, and then he just put the brake on and let it walk to the line the last 100, 150 metres. Expect it to improve. Mutual Delight, Notice have got chance. Thanksgiving by virtue of Barrier 1 might get a suck on the fence about 3 back the rails. Not a lot of depth in this race, I don't think. In the end, 4 on top. From 8, 13, 2, 9, 5, and 1. Thank you. That's the first part of the preview. I will do the second part shortly.